Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the meeting. I'm Clara, the manager of the company and the chair of this meeting today. I manage each product from start to finish. I guess that every participant is ready, so let's get started. The reason why we're holding a meeting right now is that Bamboo Inc., the company which produces bamboo furniture such as chairs, tables, and sofas, has asked us to solve a problem about the Juland. This company is a small-sized and cares about every time, money, and human resource they spend. The location Juland is a small and poor country in Southeast Asia. They propose to let the foreign country help them for transporting. We have to create a new route, which is based on less money and time. Now, let's talk about the delivery system. We will start at the factory in the bottom left corner of the picture. We choose to pass the hostile territory straightly and take the 10% risk. We then pass over the mountain and high hills to reach the bottled water company. Finally, we can meet at the airport, which is the final destination. Under this proposal, there are some problems that have not yet been solved. 11 weeks plus 22 hours is a little long and inefficient. $110,000 is also a serious issue for us. Maybe we can find ways to lower the cost. And I would like to invite you guys to propose your plans. Tina, would you be the first one? Remember to introduce yourselves.
Hello everyone, I'm Tina. Before I introduce my proposal, please let me supplement some additional information about Bamboo Inc. Bamboo Inc. is our cooperated company and is also a multinational corporation. The products they sell are mainly bamboo furniture. This company is famous for its excellent product quality and long-standing reputation, so their markets are all over the world, such as the United Kingdom, France, and other European countries, the United States, Canada, Mexico, and other major American countries, and are also sold to other Asian countries and Australia. Their main products including chairs, tables, and sofas. In addition to these main products, they also manufacture some cabinets and tableware for sale. In addition, the most unique feature for their company is that they will make limited editions according to the different style for each country. And now, I would like to introduce my idea about today's case. As you can see the route I designed on the PPT. First, the route I calculate that our company have to build are in total 4 sections. The first part is from the factory to the river. The distance of this section is 1 square. The second part is from the river to the train. The length of this part is also 1 square, and the last 2 parts are in total 3.5 squares, including the journey after taking the train to our airport. The overall length of road our company will build is 5.5 squares, and we have to spend 5.5 weeks to finish it. And next, I would like to why I designed these rules as my presentation. One of my goals is to shorten the road we have to build, because if we choose to build lots of roads, we should pay quite a few costs like money and times. As you can see the picture I made, in the 3 sections of road that respectively are factory to river, river to the train, and the railway to the mountain. The routes I designed here all present at right angles to shorten the path. Therefore, we just spent approximately 1/3 of the total budget, and my other goal is to save the time we take. Since the train is the fastest transportation leg that moves at 1 square only in an hour, so I plan to take the train for 2 squares. The last reason I want to explain is the reason why I planned 3 squares to take the boat. My opinion is that taking the boat is the most time-consuming transportation, but in order to shorten the road build and to minimize the risk of being attacked by bandits in hostile territory, I think it is worth it to spend more time crossing the river. To sum up my idea, first, I think my idea can save lots of money for the company, and next, I think the time we need to spend is within the acceptable range. In addition, my route won't face the security crisis. Above is my report. Thank you.
Thank you for the presentation. Any volunteers who are willing to ask some questions?
Yes, I would like to say something. I would be concerned for our product's integrity since, Tina, you've changed the route for over 6 times with 3 different modes of transportation. I'm afraid that it's a little bit complicated and inconvenient for transiting the goods with more care. So I hope you can take this into your consideration.
Okay, I admit if the company implements my proposal, we will face this problem, but I think we can strengthen the package of our goods to protect them to solve this problem.
Okay.
Sure.
Next, I'll choose Alvin to present.
Okay,
Alvin?
thank you, Clara. Good evening, everyone. I'm Elvin. So now I'm going to share my perspective to you guys. As for my proposal, I suggest that we should only focus on one type of transportation, which is the road choice. You can see from the sketch on the PowerPoint, the total route is approximately 8.3 squares, which should take 8.3 weeks to finalize the whole construction. And the time to transit the commodity is about 16.6 hours. Though it may seem to be a little bit longer than we expected, but only for the first time, since the time that the construction occupied the most. Deducting it from the whole process will remain only 16.6 hours left. So the case will be more rapid afterward. I'll talk about the pros and cons of my resolution, giving you some references. First, we don't have to transfer for any other kind of transportation, reducing the time and costs. By the way, it's convenient for us to carry the goods. Secondly, road transportation would lower the chances for damages, maintaining the integrity of the goods. Third, we will avoid hostile territory to keep each of the employees, workers, and our merchandise safe. Last, as I just mentioned earlier, besides the fabrication part, it will merely spend 16.6 hours for the entire course, which, in keeping with the opportunity cost and our future profits, simultaneously saves more time as soon as the completeness of the road. And its cons and shortcomings are that it will cost some time, money, and personnel for the construction part. But I will try my best to make sure we've lowered the cost until it's limited. That's all I would like to present. I welcome all the feedback and discussion or any problems to put forward to. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Alvin. Anyone want to ask Alvin for his use of money or time? Janice?
I agree with your statement that road transportation would lower the chances for damages, but only used roads will spend lots of time and money. In terms of costs, your cost is 28,000 higher than Tina's.
Yeah, you're right. Though it's a little bit high cost compared to Tina's proposals. As I just mentioned, it is a kind of investment. So actually, efficiency will be the key to our future operation. So it's not wasted. It's a proper way of taking good advantage of our budget.
Okay. Last would be Janice. Janice?
Okay. Hello everyone, I'm Janice. Here are some of my points about this case. In my opinion, I will mainly focus on costs, because the company used to say that they would be happy if we could keep costs down. This is to say, the fewer roads we build, the more money we save. As you can see, I only chose two ways to transport, road and river, because I also agree with Alvin that using too many transportation systems will increase the damage rates of the product, especially that the furnitures are large items, which is more difficult to move between different transportation systems. However, I still think that the cost of Alvin's proposal is too high, and the following is my proposal. The graph shows that the total roots of my suggestion is about 11.08 squares, including 5 squares of roads and 6.08 squares of the river. Below, I will explain why I chose the route. First, if we choose to take the train, we need to build more roads to arrive at the railway, because the railway is further from the company than the river. Otherwise, we may be attacked by bandits in hostile territory. Third, as I just said, using too many transportation systems will increase the damage rate of the product. Therefore, I suggest that we should use only roads and river. Best of all, my proposal only costs 50,000 and 5 weeks to build the road, which is the lowest among all proposals. To sum up, I think my proposal best meets the company's requirements of cost. Thank you for listening.
Thanks, Janice. Any questions about Janice's proposal? Tina?
I think that although Janice's proposal is indeed the lowest cost of road construction among the three of us, but it is actually only 5,000 less than my proposal, and the delivery time required for this proposal is 24.26 hours compared to Alvin's, nearly 10 hours more, which I think is a serious shortcoming. Okay, but Alvin's proposal will take 8.3 weeks to build the roads, which also a serious shortcoming of time before the roads finished. We will be unable to transport for 3 weeks. Besides, 5,000 is also a considerable amount of funds available to use. So I think my proposal is still very advantageous in terms of cost.
Thank you. Now it's the voting time. We have to conclude a final decision with Bamboo Inc. so that they can work as soon as possible. For Tina's. Anyone vote for Tina? Tina, 1. Okay, 1 vote. Who will go for Alvin's? Sarah?
Alvin.
Janice.
That would be 3. to breathe. The reason why I vote for his proposal is because all of the three are below the budget, and among them, his proposal has suitable time to go through for consumers. Consider the user experience. I expect that Alvin's proposal will bring a more comfortable one. And that's a wrap. I appreciated everyone for bringing up the brand new proposal. To sum up, we discussed Alvin's proposal as our final project. I'm sure that both Bamboo Inc. and Julian will be satisfied with the plans we've suggested. It looks like we've covered the main items for the meeting today. Any questions before finishing?
Nope.
No? No? Okay, thank you for attending. That's all for today.
Thank you.